Welcome or welcome back to my YouTuber case studies series, and today we're going to be talking about Dylan is in trouble, or Dylan will not participate as I knew him on YouTube. He came out from nowhere and dominated the pop music reaction world, created a second channel dedicated to popular games and TV show reviews, left the music reaction community, and now he's literally dominating the television/movie commentary niche. But I want to zoom in even further on him because I'm actually kind of familiar with his journey, because we were once upon a time colleagues, sort of. Hello, welcome to Micah the Magnificent. I'm Micah the Magnificent, and the purpose of my channel is to help smaller YouTubers grow, and I help them grow through analyzing bigger YouTubers while giving my own personal advice. Today is one of those videos in where I tell the story of a bigger YouTuber in hopes to help smaller YouTubers create their own story. Today we're talking about Dylan is in trouble, and there are 3 questions that I want to answer in this video. 1. How did he start on YouTube and why was he so successful? 2. Why did he leave a community he was thriving in? 3. What is he doing now and why is he even more successful now? I have an entire script for this video, so if you see me looking here, that's me looking at my script, because it's kind of like a video essay but then also kind of not, because I want to give my commentary in between what I've written. So let's get into it. The first video on his Dylan Will Not Participate channel, which is still up and running by the way, is a reaction to the Weeknd's Starboy album, and that was posted on November 27th 2016. By the 9th of January 2017, he was celebrating having 5,000 subscribers. So in less than 2 months, he gained 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. That is insanity. We have to address something right now. Dylan was a handsome Disney prince lookalike in a medium-sized niche with good commentary. He has this way of speaking that conveys intelligence and authority. Plus, he was well dressed with good camera quality and nice biceps. In a community back then, the pop/stan music reaction space with just girls and gays, a hot, intelligent straight man was bound to thrive and stand out. Dylan posted literally hundreds of videos, over 900 videos, to that Dylan Will Not Participate channel. His work ethic really helped that channel become successful because he was always there. Whatever video he made, he was always recommended to that video, and he had a very strong advantage. I mentioned that we were colleagues and I was also trying to get into the music reaction niche, but the problem was that I was super familiar with almost everything that the stans wanted you to react to because I listened to it before in my own personal time. He was completely new to it, and that was a huge advantage, being completely new to almost every artist he was reacting to. He could have reacted to Marina and the Diamonds, Melanie Martinez, Ariana Grande, people who I was super familiar with already. So he had a huge advantage in that area, I would say. So while I was in the niche getting my little 10 subscribers per day from the fewer first-time reactions I was able to do, he had a buffet of content to choose from, and whenever somebody new came on the scene or whenever something new was released, he was always very timely with his releases. He was one of the first people that day to release content. This is why, in my not so humble opinion, he blew up in the YouTube pop music reaction niche. Say it with me: astute, cute, consistent to boot. He had the power of 3 going for him and he took off. Question number 2, why did he leave the community? He was literally one of the biggest players in the pop music reaction world. He literally came and surpassed people who were there even longer than him. So why did he leave? Now Dylan has an entire video explaining why he ended the channel, but this is going to be my little bit of speculation mixed in with what he said in that video. I believe that he left because of the stans that were following him. Now in the video he made saying why he left, he mentioned getting reaction requests, but he only mentioned it very briefly. But I think that was a case of mentioning the biggest issue in the smallest capacity so that people don't notice it as much. But I was there, I was literally there live when this was happening, and I knew that people who were bigger than me, creators who were bigger than me in that niche, suffered from getting reaction requests consistently from stans and then getting very vicious messages, DMs, comments whenever they did not react to whatever the stans were asking them to react to. Unfortunately, a lot of the love in that niche was very conditional, and as a result it became very creatively limiting for him. I can 100% attest to that. I made a lot of videos back then talking about doing way less reactions. I don't want to do reaction videos anymore. I can't stand reaction videos, etc, etc. My voice is going, honey. So I think that eventually became too much for Dylan, because so many creators have complained about that. Ashley Ippolito has complained about that. AJ has complained about that. Dante D'Angelo recently complained about the fact that the way that stans talk to people is really bad, especially to reaction YouTubers. It's really bad, and I want to get on my soapbox and say, stans, please stop it. If a YouTuber tweets good morning, why are you littering their responses, not with good morning, but with a reaction request? I think that's because stans, especially in music, are very connected to their artists. They're very loyal, but that loyalty also comes with a dark side. So I think inevitably it became too much for him, and it became not worth it, because he had a second channel where I believe he was interacting with a different type of fan. When you interact with a different type of fan that feels nicer and that treats you better and that seems to care more about you and your jokes and your entertainment value, you're gonna leave the other people. Which is why Dylan didn't even make a farewell series like he said he was going to. He was done. He was finished, it was complete, it was over. Let me know if you like this kind of video, essay kind of format. I'm kind of living for it because my script is on point. Okay, so the final section of this video. What is he doing now? What niche is he in right now? And why is he even more successful in that niche than he was in the music reaction niche? So like he mentioned in the video, and like I just mentioned, he created a second channel where he focused on TV show reviews. I think he started off with 13 Reasons Why, and then playing popular video games like Love Island, etc. And that's how the channel began. And then he started to do more commentary videos to movies and to TV shows and some gameplay videos, and that's where it's at right now. It's a commentary channel, in my opinion, centered around TV, movie trailers, and movies. A question that I had was, does he have the same stan issue? Because there are people who stan movies, but does he have the same issue nowadays? And I checked the comment section for one of the videos, not all of them, for one of them, let me be honest, and I did not see anything like a react to this, watch this movie, or any sort of requests. People were either talking about the content in the video. I think it was a Vanessa Hudgens Christmas movie. They either spoke about the movie or they spoke about something that Dylan said in the video pertaining to the movie. And I immediately saw that was different. And honestly, they seemed to care more about his reaction to the movie and what he had to say about the movie. And I think that overall, that's way more satisfying as a creator, to have people watch your stuff because of you and the entertainment value you provide by doing what you do. When he was reacting to pop music, as he got more popular, he became less of an internet personality. The content he was reacting to, i.e. the music, the artists he was reacting to as well, they began to overtake him. His jokes and his opinions became way less relevant, and people were just watching because of what he was watching, not because of him anymore. I think that his golden era, where people cared about him and what he was reacting to, was around 100,000 subs. After then, some mean people came in. But I think that that's interesting now that he does not have that problem on his new channel. Well, I can't even say new anymore, it's been here for a while and it's super popular now. To me, he struck that balance between having an audience that's interested in the entertainer and in the content that the entertainer is reviewing to entertain them, if that makes sense. He can even make videos now about his own life, and those videos get hundreds of thousands of views. I remember that video with him and Misoa that was doing so well, like they actually became a meme, and that has nothing to do with the main content on his channel, but now he has a dedicated fan base. People are interested in him, and that is the gold mine. That's what we want on YouTube. Also, a lot of his videos are pretty creative and he's still handsome. I want to give like a little bit of a story. Back in the day, like I used to try to upload way before him. And even if I used to upload way before him, even if my reaction to Katy Perry Swish Swish was the first reaction, I know within 5 seconds he was passing me. And he did. His Reputation reaction smoked me. And I remember being like, damn it Dylan, damn it Dylan. And it was so weird to have him kind of be like more of an important character in my life and him not knowing who the Franz I was. He still doesn't know who I am. But I looked up to him in the music reaction niche because he really was slaying the game. He was paving the way and he was something new in the niche. But that's my little story. I hope that now you understand his situation a little bit better. But the final point of this video is for smaller YouTubers, so that you can follow a similar path to Dylan if you want. So here are my tips if you want to follow a similar path to Dylan. Point number 0, be attractive. Step number 1, something that actually makes sense, be knowledgeable, or at least appear that way. Number 2, be as genuine as you possibly can. Dylan is a dork. He's adorkable. And that works. He gets an audience based on that. He has sometimes uncle jokes, uncle humor. Be yourself. Number 3, Leave behind what is not suiting you, what is not fulfilling you anymore. Being excited to create is extremely important to the creation process. It's not the only thing, because I'm very much against everything in the creation process having to be fun. We're here for a purpose. We're not here just to live out our passions. So some things are not fun. Editing, not fun. The hot sun, the sweat, the grease on my face is not fun. The squeaky chair is not fun, but I have a purpose. So be prepared to fulfill your purpose. I want to be a pop star, singer. This YouTube channel is going to help me bring in the money to do so. I'm still passionate about what I'm talking about, but it's about finding that balance. You have to find a balance between passion and purpose, but be willing to leave behind certain things if they're not suiting you, even if they're getting more views. He was willing to leave an entire channel behind. That's huge, but he did it because he had a purpose and it wasn't fulfilling that purpose anymore. Don't be afraid to do that. Don't be afraid to let go of a series, even though it's doing well on your channel, if it doesn't suit your purpose and if it doesn't make you feel good. Number 4, be trendy / appeal to fandoms / specific communities. That is one of the greatest ways to grow quickly. If you become popular within a group of, let's say, 10,000 people and they ride for you, that's it, it's a wrap, period. Because those 10,000 people will be loyal and then they will bring in more of the general public. You want to appeal to a specific group of people and then you will go to the general public. Look at his content reacting to She's the Man. His whole shtick to me is reacting to things that the girls and the gays love already. As a straight man, that's what he does. Everything that the girls and the gays grew up on that he did not watch growing up, what he's looking at now, like Twilight, Frozen, like these are things that you don't typically associate with straight men, and that's what he's watching, and that's how he's growing. Number 5, because that was number 4, upload like a beast. He did over 900 videos on his reaction channel, and he mentioned that there were 400 that he had to either delete or make private. Upload like a beast is not going to be overnight. I know that for a fact. Like, you would think, okay, I uploaded 3 videos, where's my money? You have to upload like a beast, at least until you find what works, and then you definitely need to take it down and give yourself a break. That's it though. That is all I have to say on Dylan is in trouble / Dylan will not participate and his journey. Let me know if you have any other YouTubers you want me to do this series about in the comment section down below. And if you yourself are an aspiring YouTuber, or if you want to see any more case studies that I have done, I have 2 playlists here for you: how to YouTube effectively and my YouTuber case studies playlist, so you can watch either of these things or both of these things if you're enjoying my personality and my weird accent. If you enjoyed either of those things, go check out these playlists and I will see you in those uploads, okay? Bye!